gradually as we go through I'll go deeper and deeper, so this is just an introduction today. So what about the actual bones of the skeleton? Obviously when you see a skeleton like this, it's a cast, it's a plastic cast that's taken from a real skeleton. A mould has been made from a real skeleton, and that skeleton will have been allowed to dry out. It sounds horrible, but it's true. If you compare, if you're a meat eater and you actually you think of the meat that you eat, when you get right down into the joints, etc., you've got lots of gristle and soft tissue. And when you actually see a skeleton like this, you don't see any of the gristly bits. All of that's dried out and it's gone. So the skeleton itself seems rather sort of disjointed. I can't move this one very much because it's just stacked like this, and if I do it's probably going to fall over. But you can tell here you've just got all of these pieces of metal holding the thing together. And actually, of course, on the human what you've got is lots and lots of soft tissue. If you feel the end of your nose, you can feel a sort of a piece of almost sort of cartilagey material that's not present here, because obviously that would have dried out. Now when we're describing the bones, some of the most common bones to think about are ones that we call the long bones. So that's long, as in long. So for example, a long bone is a bone like this. The humerus is a long bone. The tibia and the femur, they're also long bones, so they share certain characteristics. So we have these long bones, and then we have short bones. So I'm going to attempt to move the skeleton's hand. I have to do this very carefully in case I disrupt it. Oh, don't fall over. There we go. Now, I'm not sure if you can see this very well, but we'll be going into it in more depth. In this area here, which is just at the back of your wrist, this sort of area here, you've got a number of very small bones. So these small bones fit next to each other almost like a jigsaw puzzle. And these bones here, these are like small versions of your long bones. And then you've got small bones here. Eek, don't fall over. You've also got small bones down in the foot. And the ribs again, we could go into this another time. So if you start to think about long bones, small long bones, and then you've got these small bones inside here. So two different kinds of bones there, two different types of structure. And we'll go into this in more depth as we go through. I hope this is helpful.